Hi Scorpio, welcome into your monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of February 2023. I do want to thank you so much for joining me for this reading, but as we proceed, do keep in mind this is general for your month, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And I more than appreciate the love and support in the form of likes for this video, comments down below, and of course subscriptions to the channel if you haven't joined the Scorpion tribe already. But to proceed, I did pre-pull most of the cards we're going to use for your reading. One small oracle, an overall tattoo tarot to represent and speak upon your month as a whole, 6 tarot cards otherwise to give you a sense of overlook of how the month is meant to and will proceed, unravel for you, and then we'll further clarify each of those 6 cards. There could be, this is a bonus card, there could be a new work opportunity for a lot drawn to this reading, a sense of you interviewing with ease throughout the month of February if that comes to be. They're saying out of the woodworks, but I feel like it could be a business expansion, a business idea. It could be a new investment, whether it's for you to invest in. Okay, that could be like a living situation or a car. Could be somebody wanting to invest in you, in your business potentially. It could be a new job, naturally. But however that works for you, it feels quite gratifying. But I sense that money is coming in. I'm hearing new money for Scorpio throughout the month. But we're beginning with on target. Follow your ideal life path. I do feel like there's more than one target you're hitting, but there's a sense of with this, you hitting the bullseye, being quite on point. If you're predictive in nature, bear with me. It might be playing into why you're a little bit nervous at certain points, being very spiritually connected, knowing the truth, but you're on point. There's a sense of you achieving a lot throughout the month, right? Being on point and just knocking things out of the park, right? Checking things off your to-do list and impressing people through it all. And I feel like you're impressing yourself as well. There is a need to cleanse your energy for a lot, balance things out, take a deep breath, because it feels like a very busy month for the Scorpios drawn to this reading. But I do feel like there's new goals to be set in the month of February. There's new visions, or one in particular that's truly important that's going to come to be, or an expansion or a new development in a vision or a goal that you already have set in place before stepping into February. And Spirit's saying this is going to kind of light the fire under your behind, or just kind of motivate you to create, develop, to do more, but again, balance things out. So we have the King of Swords, a very strong image here to represent your month as a whole. And I feel like you are bold and passionate, and there's no surprise there being a Scorpio. It's within your nature, right? They're saying it's in your blood. And I feel like you're just going to see a lot of synchronicities, a lot of feathers, angel numbers, stuff that reminds you Spirit's on your side. We're watching, guiding you, helping your career progress in the right manner, and helping the money flow in, all right, however that works for you. But I feel like there is unexpected income. But the King of Swords talking about how, due to everything you've been through with your career, the ups and downs, the lefts, rights, the achievements, the disappointments, right? I want to say even the failures, it's leaving you with a knowledge bank and skill sets, a talent, a confidence in what you're meant to produce and develop, or what you take on or just continue throughout the month of February. And Spirit's saying this is going to leave you feeling quite gratified and, yeah, very accomplished when you just get things done, when you impress people and yourself once again. And things just start moving in a very hardworking but more ideal direction for oneself. I feel like some continuing a situation into this month, whether it's a job or running a business, it feels like it's starting to work more so in your favor. However that works for you. Could be a switch up in your approach or in that situation, but it could be, again, taking on a new opportunity. We're shifting on forward to begin the spread in the month with the 8 of Pentacles. Beginning the month in a very hardworking manner, plugging away is what I'm hearing. Some of you putting in extra hours, even if you don't necessarily have to. It's the sense of being money hungry, but hungry for growth, success, for more, okay? And if this is you stepping into the month unemployed, you potentially will be putting in that hard work and effort towards getting your resume out there, making sure that you have certain interviews or one in particular lined up. But I do feel like either way, your hardworking nature tied into the knowledge, wisdom, the skill sets, the talent, once again, it's making things, whatever you're working towards or just on, very, very successful. Again, you were on target, all right? I held that up horribly. You're on target. for more success is what I'm hearing. I'm being shown something sort of snowballing or building up in a positive sense. It's like your hard work is paying off, isn't going unnoticed, even if it feels like it at times. And it feels like one success is building to another, or one door is leading to another door opening, right? And it could be more than one of what I just mentioned. It's not a perfect month, to say the least, but it's a very hardworking, successful one. Any stresses in the work environment or at home are taking a highlight in the first part of the month, but I do feel like you're keeping to oneself. And you're being reminded in this first part of the month who is not to be trusted at work and or at home, and to steer clear of them if you can, right? Or to the best of your ability. But it feels like this is naturally matching up with the Eight of Pentacles, because the first part of the month highlights the fact that you're, again, plugging away and going through what feels like a balancing act, But it feels like a lot of Scorpios drawn to the reading feel as if they have to, or just are naturally choosing to put on a show at certain points, whether it's to impress a boss figure or just to fulfill a task or a job for clientele, customers. It could be more so putting yourself on social media or a different platform in the public eye. However it works for you. I feel like there's some performers, actors, stuff of that nature being drawn to this reading. But it feels like there's more than one ship coming in for you, and you're reminded in this first part of the month as you balance things out, even a sense of you balancing out your money, right? Not trying not to overspend, but trying to see your savings build up. All the meanwhile, you could be moving money from one account to the next or into an account. And it feels like the possibilities, once again, are endless for you. But I feel like there could be somebody making you a little bit nervous, and that could be tied into that same person or people that you shouldn't be trusting. All right, we're moving on to the Seven of Wands for the middle of the first half of the month. Bear with any background noise if you do hear it. I just want to get this out for you. But I feel like that came out for a reason in your reading. You could be dealing with something of the sort, certain other outside factors. Anyways, so the Seven of Wands, because I feel like there's a lot coming towards you. That could be playing into what we were just talking about, needing to protect your energy. You could be feeling at times the need to or the desire to defend your work or just how you went about something, or it could be somebody annoying that you're working with or living with. But it feels like also this speaking upon all the workload coming towards you. You could be asked to work extra hours. You could find that because your business is doing better than it once was compared to January and previously, you have a lot more on your plate, right? It feels like you need to catch your breath. Let's further clarify. The Four of Cups, I also feel like you need to remember who and what's not meant for you. Some of you needing to reevaluate a work situation because it's too much, right? For not enough pay, or just isn't the right energy. For you specifically, or you just don't blend into the environment or with the people that you work with. It could be more in regards to where you live, right? Needing to plan for, move towards a switch up in that sense. But Spirit's saying whatever it is for you, you'll get through it. And I feel like you're just on top of your game in certain ways. And that may rub certain people the wrong way at work or just in general. But I feel like you're being reminded that a ship, again, if not multiple, are coming in for you. And completion leads to sunnier, happier days. Whether this reminder comes through in regards to what you dealt with in the past and completed and shifted towards the new, or it could be just Spirit saying, what are we doing here? Is this right for you at this point, right? It could be more in regards to you needing to complete, simplify your workday by not overdoing it with certain routines, how you accomplish something, or in regards to who you associate oneself with. It's okay to keep it to yourself when at work, right? And when at home, if it's going to protect your energy and just keep things or make things a bit smoother for oneself. Interestingly enough, we move on to the ending part of the first half of the month, and we have the King of Cups. And so I feel like, but the King of Cups is in reverse. So I feel like there's a sense of you not feeling emotionally attached to whatever you're working on, whatever you wish to see come to be, even an ending for some, and Spirit saying this is beautiful because I feel like you're going to easily manifest whatever that is for you, even if it's more than one thing for you, because you're not overly weighing that situation down or just that process down with your emotions. But I also feel like you're just needing to, with that strength card, dig for your inner strength, but I feel like you're looking good, and that could help you gain a new opportunity. It could help you succeed more, draw in more attention for some. But another infinity symbol. Oh, I didn't mention it yet, but I did bring you up in Aquarius's monthly money and career read for February, if I could even say it. And so I would definitely recommend you watch that reading, even if you don't have that in your chart, but you could. All right. And I just heard and Pisces. Anyways, so I do feel like the number 3 coming into play, talking about your spirituality for some, but at the very least, the success that you're meant for in this lifetime, as I'm drawn to these 3 flowers. I'm sort of losing my breath as I'm conveying the messages now as we move through the month. So that could be happening to you at certain points as you get ready to or make your way to end the first half. But we're moving on to the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. So I sense that you're feeling quite motivated. You might find certain levels of motivation come back to you as you make your way into the beginning of the second half of the month. The Two of Cups, I feel like you're bonding with people easily. This could be when you're interviewing or just helping people succeed in their own individual way. So I feel like for some drawn to the reading, there is a reminder that you're truly a leader at heart, and that is something that needs to be put to use to follow your ideal life path, to fulfill your life purpose. So for some drawn to the reading, or the majority rather, there is a focus on your life purpose, even if you feel out of touch with or just not wrapped up with or clear on what that truly is for you. You may just simply gain some clarity in regards to what that is or how that looks for you. The Two of Cups doesn't feel perfectly matched with this Knight of Swords. I do feel as if the Six of Wands is perfectly fitting it. Bear with me. I do feel as if there's levels of victory as you make your way through this first part of the second half of the month because of your motivation, because of your determination. The 2 sword cards definitely have that sort of charge forth, feisty to an extent, but just confident sort of, I'll get this done when I need to. And I feel like a lot drawn to the reading at this point in the month especially. And I want to say the beginning of the month, being viewed as somebody who will just get the job done in a very mature, honest kind of way, right? Responsible way, being one looked up to, one who's looked up to by certain people, even if you don't realize that, but also somebody who just can be relied on, okay? And I feel like you're being reminded at this point in the month, everything's getting done when it's meant to, so keep that in mind. But a very victorious feeling about this part of the month, but just take a deep breath once again. Don't overwhelm oneself and don't try to multitask to the furthest extent. You might have to, depending on your work situation or how much you have on your plate. But try to balance things out and remember at times, and this could be a reminder, quality over quantity. Sometimes less is more when it comes to speaking, when it comes to what you produce and develop in that specific day or week. But I do feel like there's a feeling where you just want to charge forth towards more, all right? Some of you, this could be you feeling victorious in solidifying in one's mind that you want to charge forth towards a new position or a new living situation, however it works for you. Could be you wanting to get an office for your business to run it more productively. But I do feel like you are dealing with certain levels of chaos in one way, shape, or form. But that could also be competition or competitiveness in the work environment. Are there people who view your work online? Anyways, just don't pay any mind to it. There's a sense of you needing to just stay in your lane. Nose to the grind. I almost said head to the grind. Just get your work done, right? And also I feel like in the second half of the month in general, there's a reminder for a lot drawn to the reading to keep your personal life separate from work, right? To an extent, it's okay to speak upon what you're going through or just your life in general at work or through your business. But a sense of overly sharing at this time is not going to benefit you, all right? I'm hearing loose lips. There's some gossipers potentially, or one in particular. The Seven of Pentacles, the Chariot, to clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful energy to make your way to the middle of the second half of the month. So I truly feel like this is a time of the month where you're reminded you deserve that ultimate fulfillment. You deserve that perfect, comfortable living situation and work situation. And for some drawn to the reading, they do intertwine where you work from home, right? So it puts even more of a valuable sort of note onto where you choose to live. But I do feel like you're putting in the hard work. It's interesting because we do end the month with the Seven of Pentacles. You'll see in a second. You may not fully feel like it in the middle and the end of the month due to feeling burnt out, due to certain factors, feeling overworked. But I feel like you're being reminded you have a financially comfortable future ahead for you and an upgrade if you so choose, right? and a level of success on the horizon for you due to your passion, due to your knowledge, your wisdom, again, being talented, your motivation. There's a sense with the black and white here, or black and purple in this deck, to balance things out once again. Not everything is black and white in regards to what you've dealt with at work and or at home, or are at this time. So keep that in mind. I sense that you want more clarity in regards to the future of a situation, whether it's your business, a job, when you're going to acquire a situation, or just your finances for some. Could be more than one thing. But I feel like things are working out in your favor once again. But again, shifting onto towards the end of the month, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Because, okay, the number 77 coming into play, angel number meaning wise, look that up. You're just not feeling like it, but you're doing what you have to do, right? It feels like some of what's drawn to the reading might have an unexpected expense towards the end of the month, and this may feel a little bit frustrating or just concerning. But Spirit's saying when money goes out, you need to keep in mind that the universe will replenish you tenfold, all right, when the time is right. I do sense that there could be some unexpected income right before the month comes to a close. And this could be following, again, that unexpected expense. But I do feel like some of you thinking about your savings quite thoroughly, even while working towards the end of the month. I want to prepare for a rainy day or rainy days. I want to prepare for any slip-ups or unexpected changes, right? Say I find that I just one day moving forward in the upcoming months have to switch up my living situation. It will be comforting to have that money so you can just do it with ease, right? Or simply just wanting that financial comfort, building up in your savings, right? Not wanting to stress over, can I afford this? Can I afford that? Some of you thinking about clearing out some debt. So I said that really forcefully, but I just feel like you're learning more about, could be gaining information at work for training. It could be more in regards to the future of your career, future of your finances. But I feel like there is a need to just have patience to finish up the month in regards to certain factors at hand, in regards to who you're dealing with, all you still have to accomplish. But it feels like you're still not emotionally wrapped up in what you're accomplishing, who you're wrapped up with. And that's going to benefit you greatly once again. But I just feel like you also need to, for some drawn to the reading, take a step back, right? Take a moment for oneself and ask, what do I want moving forward, right? As far as what does more success for me look like? What is my end goal? Do I want to move to a new situation or multiple, right? Because I feel like you haven't fully figured that out at this point for some drawn to the reading. Let's pull one more. Oh, I also did get prosperity in the beginning. I meant to show this, and this came out as Aquarius's overall oracle. But I feel like, once again, it's a very successful month for you where you're on target, you're keeping your game up is what I'm hearing, you're getting a lot accomplished, and you're very respected, once again, knowledgeable, wise. And Spirit's saying you're heading towards more success, more prosperity, and just feeling, again, motivated, a bit overworked, but on target once again, all the meanwhile. All right? So if this was truly helpful, sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your month, and I'll see you next time.